It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Hector Chao. He is with the AARP, the American Association of Retired Persons, as a volunteer. He is a tax aide. There's no doubt the tax season is upon us, and you are there to help those that may need assistance. Why don't you tell us about the AARP tax aid program?
What I know about it is that it's going on for about 45 years.
Fantastic.
Now we do tax returns on a computer. 45 years ago, they probably had
chisel.
We're doing
on a chisel, yes.
But we have something like 35,000 volunteers countrywide, and about 10% of that is in California.
Of course.
We prepare something like 2.6 million tax returns.
That's remarkable.
And in California, it's about 10% as well.
And I would presume that those that work as tax aides through the AARP have some training, although I know you've had an accounting background. Talk to us about that.
Every January, some of the people who are more devoted to the program learn about any changes in the law, and then they hold training sessions for everyone. And we go and hear about the changes, and then we have to practice on a computer to make sure that we're doing what the computer, though we don't do very much, the computer does most of it.
But at the same time, there are certain rules and regulations you surely need to know. I know a lot of Californians leave the earned income tax credit on the table. They don't realize they could qualify. There may be confusion about how income plays off of Social Security income. And so there are issues that seniors need to have guidance on, and you're there to help offer that guidance. So tell us about who you serve and how, if any of our viewers are interested, can seek out services of the AARP.
I would say that about 80% of our clientele are the elderly, and most of the sites where we work are senior centers or community centers.
Where are the sites? Are they just throughout all of Southern California?
They are throughout Southern California.
So how can someone access a tax aid through the AARP?
There's two ways. One, they can go and look online, AARP, and then it says tax aid.
Right.
And if they put their zip code or their address,
Perfect.
It immediately tells them all the locations available.
And of course, if someone does seek out the assistance and they set an appointment, what do they need to bring with themselves?
We ask them to bring ID, so we know who is dealing with the IRS. Last year's tax return, if they prepared one. We ask them for social security cards for themselves and for anyone that they are going to be claiming as a dependent.
Of course.
And that's about it.
1099s, W-2s, in case they are still working in some form.
That's right. Any documentation for which documents their income,
right,
or things which will be they'll be able to deduct.
Charitable giving, for example.
If they itemize deductions, then they would need to show all of those things.
So Hector, why are you doing this?
It's fun.
But I mean, it's got to be more than that. What do you gain from this? I have to think that you gain a lot. I know that your clients gain a lot, but what do you gain?
I tell you, we have some who are very particular, and we have to show a little patience too, but most of them are talkative, and they tell us about their worries or their what they are planning to do, and that's good to hear.
I can only imagine. His name is Hector Chao. He is a tax aid volunteer with the AARP. If you want more information about their tax program, go to the website, aarp.org. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.